All right, we've talked about this before, but I think one of the most common mistakes of anglers is that they're just not getting deep enough. So I want to give you four areas that you can focus on to get deep. And these are, technical or tactical ways that you can do that. One is um, you can raise or lower your indicator. That's a big one. And that's an indicator, whether it's a bobber style indicator or a line indicator as well. Put more tippet on the end. The next is heavier flies. This is usually seen as the most typical, right? I'm going to add a heavier amount to it to get it down deeper. That could be an element of it for sure and can be effective. What weight typically does is not only allows us to get deeper, but it allows us to get deeper faster. So there are two types of weight. There are typically flies that have weight attached to them, um, and then there is weight attached to your line. So using lead or tungsten, extra tungsten beads, et cetera, et cetera. The other element about heavier flies or weight that can be really advantageous is how buggy the bug is. If it's very thin, and very slick, it will fall faster than something that is a little more bulbous. So there's a common uh, terminology used in competitive fly fishing, and that's thin the wind. Thin means it's going to get down really fast. So that's actually a fourth. So I'm going to give you one more. The last is, and a lot of people don't think about this, but use a thinner tippet. It sounds like it doesn't make that much of a difference, but going down an X size or two in your tippet is actually going to allow your fly to sink faster. And the reason being is your tippet may be very thin, but it's quite long. So it still has a lot of surface area to be in contact with current and not allowing it to fall as fast. I use the example that George Daniels, I recall giving me, and that was he said, look, we've all done it. We pick up a fly out of our fly box and we drop it in the water. And what happens? The fly falls immediately to the bottom, and you can often see it and recover it. But the second you attach a tippet, what happens? That fall falls in, or that fly falls into the water, and it starts to take off down current because that tippet is catching the current and dragging it along. So keep those things in mind when you're out there and you're trying to get deeper. Those are some good tips. We'll talk to you soon.